They are considered to be two of the best basketball players of all time, earning tens of thousands of dollars a year in the NBA. It's no wonder that Nikola Jokic and Steph Curry live quietly with their families in luxurious properties, besides having high-standard transportation to always get around wherever they want quickly. But the question is, which of these basketballers leads the most luxurious life? In today's video, you'll see a fierce duel between Nikola Jokic and Steph Curry. The two NBA stars spare no expense on beautiful places to live, but which of them owns the most impressive mansion? Starting with Nikola Jokic. He owns, for example, a mansion with more than 12,200 square feet of space in the suburban town of Cherry Hills Village. The palatial estate was built in 1982, but has been renovated in recent years. The entrance hall boasts a stone staircase that leads up to a formal living room with double fireplaces, which has high ceilings and a wall covered with windows and glass doors that facilitate access to the outside environment. Next to this majestic room is the gourmet kitchen with marble countertops, which is fully equipped with modern appliances and integrates a pantry with a wet bar. The house also has a formal dining room and another minimalist one next to rectangular windows, not to mention another family room, which boasts a crystal chandelier in the center. The property also has other amenities, such as an office overlooking the garden, 10 full bathrooms and approximately 8 bedrooms, some with walk-in closets. Outside, the almost 1-acre plot is surrounded by mature trees that create beautiful landscaping and bring more privacy, besides having plenty of spaces to host friends or have casual meals outdoors. Of course, there's no shortage of areas for leisure and day-to-day fun. At the back of the property, there is a large resort-style swimming pool with sun loungers for sunbathing, and at night, the place is great for parties, as there is a cabana with an outdoor kitchen. To acquire this property, Nikola Jokic had to invest a large sum in 2021. According to media reports, the player paid a whopping $4.5 million for the mansion, but the place is currently valued at almost $5.3 million. Steph Curry also likes to live in beautiful mansions. He once owned a mansion in Atherton, in the region known as the Bay Area. The 7,500 square foot residence has many accommodations for luxury living, such as 3 dining areas, one for casual gatherings, another for formal events, and a dining area on the veranda. Outside, the mansion is situated on a 1.2-acre lot, which has great places to enjoy the peaceful climate of the area or to lounge by the pool. According to media reports, the player paid $31 million for the property, which at the time was considered the most expensive sale in the region. And after living there for some time, he sold it for $31.15 million. And besides this house, some sources speculate that he owns a mansion in Malibu valued at $50 million. In other words, Steph Curry easily wins this round. Both players own extremely luxurious vehicles, but which one has the most valuable car collection? Steph Curry, for example, has been seen with beautiful cars, such as Infiniti Q50 $35,000, Infiniti QX50 $42,000, Mercedes-Benz Sprinter $48,000, Infiniti QX60 $50,000, Infiniti QX Inspiration valued at around $75,000, Mercedes-Benz G55 of $120,000. One of the most modern cars the star owns is a Range Rover Supercharged LWB, a quiet and technological SUV, with a luxurious interior that offers a lot of comfort to the passengers, valued at around $121,000. Another car Steph Curry owns in his collection is a Porsche Panamera Turbo S, a stylish sports car equipped with a V8 engine that delivers 550 horsepower. In 2018, the player's vehicle was involved in an accident, but he did not seem concerned about the damage, and the price of a Porsche of this model is in the range of $180,000. Steph Curry has also been spotted with another vehicle from the company, in this case, a Porsche 911 GT3 RS, a sophisticated car, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds, as well as reaching a top speed of 193 miles per hour. And to give you an idea of its value, this vehicle costs an average of $200,000. Jokic has already been photographed, for his part, with a Toyota 4Runner, a robust SUV with off-road capabilities that costs around $40,000. Another car he owns, which is among his favorites, is a GMC Yukon Denali, a huge vehicle ideal for those who are looking to prioritize comfort and safety, perfect for an athlete who is over 2 meters tall like Jokic. And according to the media, the player's car is valued at over $65,000. He was also seen getting into what appears to be a Porsche Macan, a sporty SUV equipped with a V6 twin-turbo engine, which has a cozy interior for up to 5 occupants. And in its most complete models, this car costs more than $90,000. From the same company, he is speculated to have a Porsche Panamera 4S, a sports sedan that has an elegant appearance and impressive performance on the road. And the price of the player's alleged car is around $110,000. Going up a notch, Nikola Jokic also has a Lamborghini Urus, a robust car capable of attracting a lot of attention wherever it goes. And it's no wonder that the price of this 2-ton machine is around $220,000. Another of the athlete's well-known vehicles is his Mercedes-Benz AMG G63 Brabus, an ultra-exclusive, customized model of the iconic AMG G63 SUV. This car stands out for its aggressive appearance, besides its extreme performance, as it is equipped with a twin-turbo V8 engine that delivers up to 800 horsepower. That's probably why some sources estimate that the player's car cost more than $260,000. The most expensive car Nikola has been seen in is the Lamborghini Aventador S, a super sports car capable of reaching impressive speeds and among the fastest cars in the world. The vehicle has a 770 horsepower engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an incredible 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 217 miles per hour. And to give you an idea of the price, the player's super machine has an estimated value of $417,000. And for having the most expensive vehicles, Nikola Jokic wins this round. When it comes to getting around in comfort, both athletes don't skimp. But which of them has the most luxurious means of transportation? One of the jets in which Jokic was seen, for example, is a Bombardier Global 6000, one of the largest and most modern aircraft in the world, with a range of almost 7,000 miles. At almost 100 feet long, this large aircraft can offer every luxury imaginable. Its interior can carry up to 18 passengers in comfort. And to enjoy all this luxury, there's no doubt that you'll have to fork out quite a bit of money, as the charter price for this jet is around $10,500 per hour. Another aircraft on which Nikola Jokic was spotted with colleagues from the Nuggets was a Delta Airlines Boeing 757, a 155-foot-long medium-range aircraft that stands out not only for its size, but also for its reliability, as it offers a lot of safety for travel in adverse weather conditions. The interior of the aircraft is very modern and can be customized according to the needs of its owners, but in its commercial model, it easily carries more than 230 passengers. And for those who want to rent a plane like this, you need to invest $19,800 per flight hour. Steph Curry, on the other hand, has already been spotted aboard a vessel known as Pura Vida. It is a 69-foot-long yacht, capable of providing excellent rides on the high seas. The interior of the boat has 2 cabins, with the capacity to accommodate up to 4 people. And to enjoy with his wife good moments on the high seas, Steph Curry rented the yacht paying about €26,000 per week. And since they don't own these means of transportation, let's consider this round a draw. Points for both. When it comes to investing in property, the word saving is not part of the player's vocabulary, but do they have the most expensive properties? Nikola Jokic, for example. Although information about the house is limited, some sources have reported that he has already bought at least 5 plots of land to build a beautiful mansion in the Salenka region, in the town of Somber, which appears to be as luxurious as his property in Colorado. As the player continues to expand his property by buying neighboring plots, it's not known how much the place is worth, but it's certainly not small money. In the same city, another property that Nikola Jokic maintains is Dreamcatcher Somber, a place dedicated to the player's horse breeding, since besides basketball, he is completely passionate about animals, and this is the property where he spends most of his time preparing for equestrian races. To give you an idea, in a single deal, the athlete paid around €143,000 for just 3 horses, and after being voted the NBA's most valuable player in 2022, he received the award at this farm, where he was very emotional in the midst of his friends and family. The interior spaces include an office with shelves full of trophies and many photographs of horses on the walls. Going outside, you can see that the place is very large and has lots of shade, perfect for the player to raise his horses in all the comfort they deserve before competitions. Besides, there are spaces for Jokic to meet up with friends, as well as a garage for off-road vehicles. Without a doubt, the Denver Nuggets star leads a very peaceful and fun life here. And unlike other basketball stars, he's quite humble and seems to be quite comfortable with the simple lifestyle he leads in his hometown. Meanwhile, Stephen Curry's main properties are in California, where he once owned, for example, a house in the city of Menlo Park. According to media reports, Stephen Curry bought this property in 2019 for $1.2 million and sold it in 2021 for $1.4 million. Another property the player once owned was a Mediterranean-style mansion in the town of Walnut Creek, California. The residence has more than 7,500 square feet, and among the main rooms is the living room with large glass windows that overlook the nearby treetops. The mansion also has 5 stunning bedrooms well lit by natural light, not to mention the 4 full bathrooms that have been renovated in recent years. According to some sources, Stephen sold the mansion for only $2.94 million, despite having bought it for $3.2 million. Raising the price further, another impressive mansion that the basketball star has owned in California is located in the Alamo region. The French architectural mansion was built in 2004 and has over 10,200 square feet of interior space. The entrance hall has a beautiful staircase to the upper floor. The living room is ideal for receiving guests as it has a large fireplace, and the formal dining area is surrounded by beautiful French windows. The modern kitchen is very spacious, perfect for the star's wife, who is a professional chef, to prepare her recipes with all sophistication. The mansion also has other social areas to spend time in, a wine cellar for a large quantity of drinks, and a home office. In total, there are 5 suites in the house and 10 luxurious bathrooms. In the case of the master suite, you can notice that there is a fireplace, a private social area, and a large bathroom. Moving on to the exterior, the mansion is situated on a plot of over 1.5 acres, which offers majestic gardens with plenty of space for activities. There are great verandas to relax on, as well as a sitting area with a fireplace and beautiful sculptures. The site also has a fountain, a garage for 6 vehicles, and a cozy cabana with a barbecue setting, as well as a patio with an infinity-edge pool, which includes a separate spa and bath house. According to some sources, Stephen Curry bought the mansion for about $5.7 million until he sold it in 2019 for $6.3 million. Leaving the state of California. He once owned, for example, an elegant home in the Skycroft neighborhood of Waxhaw in the U.S. state of North Carolina. The 7,600 square foot mansion has an exquisite European style, and among the main spaces in this place are a living room with large glass windows, a formal dining area, and a gourmet kitchen with high-end appliances, which has a beautiful chandelier over the island in the center. There are also 4 charming bedrooms and 4 luxurious bathrooms, and other amenities such as a library, an office with wood paneling, a modern home theater, and a cozy media room next to an entertainment area with bar. Outside, there are terraces for relaxing in front of great views, as well as a huge swimming pool area in the backyard, which has an integrated spa, and a manicured lawn nearby. On top of all this, the property is in an ideal area for a big celebrity to rest away from the media. And according to some sources, Stephen Curry sold this home in 2019 for the princely sum of $1.21 million. It is known that besides the property in North Carolina, the player has others, such as a 4,200 square foot property in the city of Winter Park in the state of Florida, on which he shelled out $2.1 million. A 4,200 square feet unit in a high-rise building on Mission Street in San Francisco, which cost about $8 million. Finally, the athlete also owns a 17,800 square foot mansion in Silicon Valley, in Atherton. The contemporary-style residence features many amenities, such as an open-layout living room with a glass ceiling, a dining area that exudes elegance, and a kitchen with a centralized chef's island. The venue also has 7 stunning suites and 9 sophisticated bathrooms, as well as a full bar. Outside, there are living and dining areas, as well as a pool for leisure days. According to some sources, the player bought this property for an incredible $30 million. So it's clear that Stephen wins this round. There's no doubt that both basketballers have made a lot of money in their careers, but who will be the richest and most successful? Jokic's main source, without a doubt, comes from his wages as a player. It's not known how much he earned at the first clubs he played for in Serbia, but in his first contract with the Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic received an average of $1.3 million a year. Over time, as he established himself as one of the team's main power forwards, he got a big pay rise. In 2018, for example, Nikola got a new deal with the Nuggets, receiving around $29.5 million per season in a 5-year contract that amounted to more than $148 million gross. But without a doubt, his biggest contract with the club was signed in 2022, when he was considered the highest-paid athlete in the NBA at the time. Thanks to this contract, it is estimated that he pocketed more than $33 million in 2023, but until the end of the agreement in 2028, he will receive around $62 million per season, as the contract provides for a total income of $264 million over 5 years. Taking into account the player's other sources of income, his net worth increases considerably. There is speculation, for example, that he is co-owner of BC Mega Basket, the basketball team he played for before the NBA. Besides, KK Joker, a soccer team in the city of Sombor, is run by his family, and Jokic has also invested heavily in his horse farm, which should generate some financial return for him. Unlike other NBA names, Nikola Jokic leads a more reserved life away from social media, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have great sponsorship deals with famous brands, such as the Panini Collectible Card Company, the Jelen Beer brand, the sports betting site Superbet, the financial services company Western Union, and 361 Degrees, a Chinese sportswear giant with which it has a multi-year contract to produce a line of exclusive sneakers. And according to Forbes magazine, the athlete usually earns around $8 million a year from his advertising contracts. And although no one knows exactly how much Nikola Jokic's fortune is worth, some sources estimate that currently, after deducting all taxes, he has a net worth of $80 million, a figure that should continue to rise in the coming years. Steph Curry, on the other hand, has had his salary grow as he has made a name for himself in basketball. To get an idea of values, in his first professional contract with the Golden State Warriors, he received something like $3.2 million per year. But because of his excellent performance, he was able to sign a much better contract extension in 2012, earning around $11 million per year. From then on, Curry continued to progress as a player and his market valuation grew higher and higher. He became one of the highest-paid basketball players in the world, signing a new 5-year contract that pays him more than $40 million per year, totaling $201 million by the end of the contract, making him the holder of the most valuable contract of all time for an NBA player. Adding up all sources of income, including advertising, his income grows even more. And it is no wonder that according to Forbes magazine, in 2022 he was considered the 5th highest paid athlete in the world, receiving about $92 million for the year. And although no one knows for sure how much of a fortune he has amassed throughout his career, some sources estimate that Steph Curry currently has a net worth of $200 million, a figure that tends to grow in the coming years. And for amassing a greater fortune, Steph Curry wins this round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we have 1 point for Nikola Jokic against 4 points for Steph Curry, making him the winner of this battle. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.